Okay. Uh, so when I finish my fries and that one piece of chicken over there, we go.
Okay.
Yo. Yeah. That's all right. That's one. Say upstairs. Okay. 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 So this is what I like leave it on all night, right? And when I get in the morning, I'll check it and then I'll re-wipe it down again
Well, he said finish cleaning. What else does he want it to be done?
It's gotta be mopped.
Okay, so he's just saying mop.
Yeah.
Well,
And all I'm doing is
did he bring them off?
yeah, shut it up from start hungry.
Okay. So he has a mop down there now.
No, I'm not in front of the house. I got
Okay.
pick up and go down.
All right.
All right.
Oh, from underneath the light.
Minding my business? I want you doing the phone start minding yours.
For you?
Oh.
I was gonna bag you.
No, it's by the bathroom.
Oh.
There's no more wings?
Oh, you didn't get your one?
No. That's it.
I'm so sorry, man. I thought you got your one.
I didn't know. What do you think?
Well, she said that she wanted one, and it was up there, so I thought she had one.
I'll make it something.
No,
I'll have them a wing though.
Yeah, that's all
I'll make
she
a burger.
like. She don't eat burgers.
Good.
She does not eat burgers. She may eat the salmon. Leanna, do you want a piece of salmon? Are you sure? Oh yeah. Do you want to make banana bread? Now I know you must be sick.
I'm a moderator.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know this. Oh no, wait. I remember the meeting though. Yeah. I forgot.
But we're 8 minutes in.
We 8 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
And it just got the whole phone conversation?
That was on mute.
Oh. You didn't have to put it on mute. All right, let's kick it in. No, we got 4 in this joint. Let's get it.
All right.
All right. Am I starting or you starting?
You starting?
Okay. We're gonna start with Steve Harvey. Ha!
Why are you saying it like that?
Why? Because I don't like Steve Harvey.
Yeah, but you don't.
And the fact that his chick.
It's watermelon, y'all.
And you know what? Let me explain why I don't like Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Now, one, I don't think he's that funny.
Uh-huh.
And his show was just okay. And I think he's kind of a hypocrite. Now,
why?
He could have been, saved by God and all the stuff, but why would I take marriage advice from you when you know for put hands on women? This is this, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but bro, you've been married like 19 times. And about to get another divorce.
You're exaggerating.
About what?
19 times.
Okay, 9 times.
Not even.
He got 32 kids.
I think this is 4th.
Oh, 4th marriage. We got 32 kids?
No.
12? I know it's double digits. It's definitely double digits. But anyway, now his wife cheated on him, and she want what? 40 million?
400.
Oh, excuse me, $400 million. Woo! And there's a prenup. But now, I think her cheating might void the prenup.
No, I said, depending on what's in the prenup, she could still be getting access to that money.
Even after she cheated?
Depending on what's in the prenup.
I guess she was thinking like a man and acting like a woman.
Well, I'm just going to say, I think divorces from nobody is fun. So I know if you are going through one, or if you've gone through one, you know this. But they're not easy decisions.
Wait a second. This watermelon got seeds. It's real watermelon. All you people eating them seedless watermelons, y'all crazy. Crazy.
Uh-huh.
The hell goes without a seed.
And I think that there might be some stipulations. Because of what she came in it with.
Who
People
is this chick,
forget
though?
her, the wife,
Yeah.
Margaret. She was like known to be like a, she like dates drug kingpins.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had two, I think not marriages, long term relationships
Wait a second.
with cousins that were both drug kingpins. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she about that life.
She's about that life.
Okay. All right. So, she might be putting pressure on Steve.
Right. So there might be something along those lines involved. And like I said, because of how she accumulated her wealth, allegedly, no, we're not going to get caught up over here. Because of the way she accumulated her wealth, this, you may not know what she came in here with. This may not be one of those situations of where she with Steve Harvey when he was sleeping in cars and, you know, amassing his wealth. We don't know. We cannot count her purse.
You know what? She might have been using Steve as the laundromat. And that 400 mil is hers to begin with. And she's like, yo, give me my bread, or you know, we're gonna have a problem up in this joint.
Well, they got married after Think Like a Man. So, and everybody thinks, and I understand how y'all have not been in the business, you don't understand how this works. But y'all, everything is paid for. So where this book gets placed is paid for. So I'm just saying, to your credit, that might be some truth to that. Because they got married after that book got hot. And people may be misunderstanding of what got that book hot. Like you may think, oh, this book just caught fire by itself. But nah, this book had to be placed in certain people's faces and in certain spaces in order to get the traction, in order to get the popularity, or to get the whole energy put behind it, so to speak. So, you know, just like songs are paid for play, you think books ain't?
Listen, I guess he got paid with his own book. That's what you get for breaking man code, punk.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah. He broke man code.
I'm not even. I can't even do this.
What?
Because that's just so silly.
What's
like
silly?
For real, this whole. I've always thought this whole bro code stuff, like, this is silliness.
He broke the code.
This is silliness.
That's what you get.
No,
she read your book.
Remember,
played you.
Okay, sir. A couple of shows ago, you were
check.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna break bro code for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna break bro code."
Yeah, but I said it, and I ain't publish it, and then make 2 movies.
Well, he said it. He said it a couple of times.
And then,
he was working it.
Bro, you known for punching broads in the mouth, going upside their head.
I've never heard that.
First wife. TV.
I never knew that.
First wife. Yeah. Steve, how does it feel to have your woman thinking like a man? Yeah. You reap what you sow, chump.
Well, I read the book. I felt like there were some great pointers. And saw both movies. The first one was definitely more entertaining than the second. But I thought it was like half and half. It was definitely mid. I always told you the best kind of help books I've ever read, and I mean it helped with everything, was um uh How to Get a Job Like a Mob Boss. And that book, like I said, I literally have only been fired from one job ever. Um and I've never not gotten the job that I went for since reading that book. Book was amazing. Book was amazing. It just broke down
How to be a mob boss?
No, how to get a job, how to job like a mob boss. Like it's like how to get jobs, how to perform on your jobs, how to, you know. And the first rule was nobody ever turns down free help. Because it gets people thinking differently. When you say, "No, I just want to learn the trade. I just want to be here doing it," and then you start thinking about money differently. That's why, like I was just explaining to my sisters a couple of minutes ago, we're like, "Well, how much is you getting paid for that? You getting paid for that?" Not everything is. Not every currency is money. If I can live free, trade labor, which actually is the basis of the way this country was built, because that was the pretense of why slavery was continued for so long, because we were given housing. It was housing being provided. It was clothes being provided for
that was
our
after the
forced
fact.
labor.
That's what they be saying after the fact.
No, they were saying that during.
Sure.
Yeah, that's how I was able to continue. That, we're housing, because remember, that's why slaves were credit. I need to get a farm of this magnitude because I have 20 slaves. That is how we're going to develop it. The housing will be on there. And this is how they were able to get lines of credit. How many slaves they have? And this is what was used to justify it. Now, this is the way that this continued. And it was such a good system because they never really had to, nobody was checking to say, is this adequate provisions for property? You understand? They had better stables built for horses and barns built. And but for when it came to us, we didn't have to have a window. We didn't have to have a toilet. There was no limit to how many you could put per unit.
Well, I think back then indoor plumbing was kind of a luxury anyway.
No, well, it became more of a typical practice or usual practice in the 1900s, but at the same time, it was there are homes that predate when they became popular, and they had them. You understand? Like it wasn't even a thought of, hey, we're gonna put we're going to get that access. You didn't have to have windows. These shacks, these quarters for uh, American Africans did not even have windows. Okay, yeah. No ventilation was needed for us. So when you talk about your labor, people really do reduce their labor down because they're used to thinking about it, and that's another thing that they talk about in the book. We're used to thinking about it as, and I tell you what, it also I never went for again after reading that book. Never went for an hourly rate, hourly wage again. Everything had to be salary. If we weren't talking salary, we weren't talking. Goodbye. You know, and now we could break the salary down because I think at the time that I left the city of Miami, the salary broken down was like $26 an hour. But that book was amazing. And so when I think about Steve Harvey's book, like I said, it's very mid, as my son always says or often says. My son who should be taking his bath now. But was it entertaining? Were there little tidbits here and there? Yeah, but I will also say at the time that I read that book, I was married. By the time the movie came out, I want to say I was getting a divorce, on the verge of, if not getting one. So, but I never really entered back into the dating world. I preferred being married much more than the carouseling, and the what do they call it, the parading. I that wasn't for me. So it wasn't like something that I said, oh, now let me revisit it. Now that I'm divorced and I'm going to be dating again, let me revisit that because that was some good tips. I was like, nah. I wanted to move back to bride status, to wife status. I did not want to just date and navigate that world. And I think I may have seen maybe about 2 episodes of his show. Maybe. Not like the Family Feud stuff, but like when he had his actual show.
Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna do that. It was odd. It was odd.
I think that there is an appeal to him. It never was. It's nothing that I ever.
I don't think he's funny.
I don't think he's that funny. I do think the show was good. I'm talking about not his. I'm
Steve
not
Harvey show.
the Steve Harvey show. Yeah, I thought that was good. I thought that was better to me than the talk show.
Yeah, the talk show.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That I thought was all right. I thought that was good. I thought his show was good. The talk show, I watched 2 episodes and they were okay, but they weren't like, let me get back over there. The only person I have seen do a talk show that I'm really kind of remiss that they don't do their show anymore. No, I mean I liked him, and of course that was everybody's everything, especially that age group. He had such an appeal for intergenerational. I remember my whole family just sitting around. But I think moments like that would literally never do. They'll never be duplicated. Never be duplicated, because now when they talk about somebody taking over something like that, they always talk about a name. Like Arsenio Hall didn't even have a name, and he did that. And I think that was like the appeal of, like, you got to meet these stars through his POV, and then at the same time, he seemed just so cool and natural with them. But yeah, I Y'all have been there. I loved her show, and I thought that I was kind of not pleased when it didn't. And I know she and Oprah have fallen out. I mean, they are. And Iyanla Fix My Life is a great show too, but I like the way it was before. So, second topic, because we're almost 30 minutes in or so. Second topic of today is do y'all think, or what do you think about Trump being arrested in Atlanta? Because folks are saying that now that this has happened, his approval rate from the Black community is going to spike. And people are also saying that the only person who is going to be able to give him a run for his money is somebody with some celebrity stature. So because Larry, his approval rating for Black people right now is even higher for Trump than it is for Larry Elder, which is a front runner for conservatives, and he's the face of Black conservatives, right? And then on the other side, you have the mucho liberal Cornel West. I don't think he's going to make it out the gate, personally. I don't think he just has. He doesn't have that. Now, do I think Biden had that? I don't think Biden had that either. But we saw what was at play with Biden. Biden is a puppet.
Yeah, Kamala Harris.
And Kamala was supposedly who they were really pushing. But even she is very
cool-like.
So, but it's a no for Joe. But Cornel West is not. He ain't Uzi.
Cornel West is kind of a douche.
He's kind of a. He's just. He's a. I think on the grand scheme of things, that's kind of corny. And I think you could invite him to. You can have great conversation on dinner. I think he's gonna put you to sleep. And he's boring. I'm gonna say that. He's boring.
And in the process of being
Brilliant, but boring.
But he's smart.
That is not, when I say somebody's boring, that does not take away the fact that they are brilliant.
He's
Brilliant, but boring.
He's don't, it's gonna spill. It's gonna spill.
I did it, y'all.
Yeah, you're gonna spill on the backside.
I got it, y'all. Go ahead, I'm listening.
He okay, like so when he writes books, like it's not for the average person.
Right.
And
I agree with you. I think like his books are like they make him feel smart.
Like it's real, like the way he writes is real douchey like.
Douchey.
Because
we're talking about Cornel West, y'all.
Everybody knows that you're smart.
Jumping in.
Everybody knows you're smart. Everybody knows that you know, at the top of your little academic echelon or whatever.
Echelon.
You know what I'm saying? And like his books are like it's like a mental flex for him.
I agree.
And I'm like, it's not necessary.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm like
you know who I love?
Necessary.
That I've always been very hurt that I think he got a real bad rap with the whole Obama challenging an opinion. Tavis Smiley. I love that show. I think when you talk about somebody that had a ooze, I've met him on a couple of occasions. He has a Greg Mathis type of feel.
I don't know if he could.
He's not big enough. Maybe not, but but he lost a lot of.
Yeah, but like politically, I don't know if he would be the guy.
I think he absolutely could be.
Could be the guy.
I think anybody could be. If Donald Trump is in, anybody could be.
Yeah, but you see, see, this is what people is missing about
Donald Trump. Let's talk about
and
it.
the appeal of Donald Trump.
The appeal of Donald.
Okay. Donald Trump is like he's upper echelon, but here's the thing: he talks like us. And I'm not saying like me because nobody talks like me. But when I say us, I'm talking about he talks like the average dude. So, well, no, let me rephrase. He talks like the average white dude.
Yeah, like a very average white.
So,
dude.
like, and I always go back to that debate with him and Hillary when she was running down the tax things and stuff like that, and she said he hasn't paid taxes in how many years, and his answer was, "Well, if I hadn't paid taxes, that makes me smart." It's like, listen, you and your buddies have loopholes for yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I capitalized, you know, I use them. So if you don't want me to use them, close the loopholes. But you won't because you want your boys and your friends and your homies to be able to use those same loopholes.
Yeah.
So now,
yeah,
when he says this out in the open, everybody knows this already, but nobody says it. When he said it, for all to hear, this is the appeal, especially for like Middle America. Not only that, but what he did was he gave the white boy that was too scared to open his mouth in front of somebody like me. He kind of like gave him bear muscles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is why they storming the Capitol. They not storming the Capitol for like a Bill Clinton. They ain't storming the Capitol for none of the, for Bush or baby Bush. But they did for Trump. Why? Because Trump appealed to them and gave them their bear muscles. I said, it's okay. It's okay to flex. It's okay to go ahead and say what you feel. Because he got in front of them cameras and said what he feels. And gave him bear muscles. This is the appeal of Donald Trump. And this is why it don't matter on that Republican side who they put up. They're not going to beat Trump in the primaries. They're not. But here's the thing. These dudes is
You don't think Larry Elder's going to run for his money?
Listen, here's the thing. They charged with RICO. Now, I don't know how many of y'all know about RICO. But one, the Fed's conviction rate is like over like 96%, something like this. It's insane. Their conviction rate. I think I've only seen like one person ever beat Rico and still got 20 years.
Wow.
When you get hit with that RICO Act, this is what they use to get the mobsters. This is what they use to get them high-ranking gang members. This is their go-to. When they want you, they hit you with RICO. And understand this. I don't know who is going to be. Somebody have to fall on that sword. Multiple people are going to jail.
Well, right now, you see, the only person that they haven't bonded out is the Black for Trump organization head.
Really?
That's the only person of the 14 people indicted, 14 or 18 people indicted that has not bonded out yet.
Well, there you go, Negro.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Negro.
There you go. But listen, that RICO thing, like, listen, when you get hit with RICO, they're not playing. They want somebody to do some time. Now, it may not be Trump, but somebody out of that 14, probably multiple people, they going to jail. Mm-hmm. Somebody going behind them bars. Yeah. That's RICO don't miss. RICO does not miss. I'm telling you, the Fed conviction rate, man. If you think I'm just making some things up, check it out. The federal conviction rate, federal prosecution conviction rate is like over like 96%. That's only like over 90%. That's insane. This is why when they say nah, take the case federal, they know the feds don't miss. Feds don't miss. And when they start talking hockey numbers, jokers cop out.
Yeah.
They start cooperating. When people start cooperating, cell bars start to close.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to jail. Again, it might not be Trump, but here's the thing though.
Guess who's going to jail tonight?
Trump might be so wrapped up in fighting this case, he ain't gonna have time to campaign. And this could open the door for your boy down in Florida. What's his name?
DeSantis.
DeSantis, whatever.
DeSantis.
But here's the thing though. I don't think he got enough to beat.
The devil is in DeSantis.
To beat anybody that them just gonna put up, which is probably gonna be Biden. I don't know why they put this old
back up. Yeah, that's a great
point. What it is though.
That's a great point.
This is what they're doing. And what
DeSantis could be a strong conservative runner, a strong Republican runner.
But here's the thing though.
He's probably not going to be able to be big enough.
I don't think the powers that be want anything off that Republican ticket to get in. They gotta understand something, man. This thing is rigged. So what you do is you get Trump out of the way. There's nobody else on that side that's going to beat Biden. Biden gets a second term. Biden keeps screwing things up, keep holding stuff back that need to be pushed forward, and then they bring in Michelle Obama to clean up the mess.
Michelle Obama.
Absolutely.
A black female president.
Because now, this is what happens. Let me tell you what happens. This is what happens. Now remember, you heard it here first on DOSS.
DOSS. Exclusive.
Okay. Biden comes in for a second term. He doesn't run again. Kamala Harris ain't got it to hold the seat.
He can't run again after second term.
Right? So he can't run. Kamala Harris ain't got. She doesn't have the pizzazz. She just ain't got it. Whatever it is, she ain't got it. Okay. Michelle does.
Michelle got it.
Michelle is loved.
Loved.
So Hillary couldn't be the first female president because she's a stiff. She's got a broom-sized stick up her behind.
I don't think that's the case.
It's definitely the case. It's definitely the case.
I don't think
it's definitely the case.
And not only that, feels like a witch.
And you know, her track record is not really all that, you know.
She's cold-hearted. She's as cold as ice.
Yeah, but
she's willing to sacrifice that love. Get in. So now, I'm coming with the vocals today, and I have not gotten any. Wow, I'm about to.
I'm trying to make a point here.
Listen,
but I'm trying to make a point.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. So
now I'm gonna come back on the back end.
Yeah. So after Biden screw up everything he's supposed to screw up, bringing in Michelle Obama. This is what that takes care of. This takes care of the woman vote, the black vote, and the so-called woke vote. Now, you get her in, and the same thing that what's his name? The husband?
Ooh.
44. 44th.
You talking about Barack?
Yeah, that guy. She's gonna do the same thing he did. Nothing. Nothing. But it keeps the Republicans at bay. And what happens is this is when they gather their forces though. Because all they do is take turns. They take turns. Okay, y'all gonna eat the next 8 years, 6 years, 16, whatever, and then we gonna come in.
It's 8.
You know,
two terms,
so
but you can serve 4 in a lifetime.
So what happens? Like I said, so I don't know who's waiting in the wings on the Republican side.
It is DeSantis, and DeSantis is strong. Let me tell you what DeSantis is doing. DeSantis is showing with Florida it's kind of okay. So in Miami, there was a it was on the ballot, both of the like the time before I became council and then my first term as council. So for 2 consecutive, prior to that, it had not been on the ballot since the mayor's father was running for mayor. Okay, but during what?
What's on the ballot?
Oh, strong mayor. A strong mayor means that they can basically they can be like a dictator. They can fire people from any position in the city, you know. They don't have to go through any checks and balances. Basically, they don't have to wait for commissioners. Because what councils do is council feeds commissioners feed to the mayor. They don't have to wait for any commission to come to a unilateral decision. They have all power. So what DeSantis is doing as a governor is making, because both times it was on 2 consecutive ballots. Both of those times it was shot down, but it got more traction during the second time, which was the first years of this particular mayor. His name is Francis Suarez. And when his father was a commissioner running for mayor, that was the last time it was on the ballot. So this time, back on the ballot, he was trying to bring something to fruition that his father wanted to put into office, and it got shot down. But the way DeSantis is moving is absolutely making a strong argument or a strong case for what a strong mayor would look like. That you can fire heads, you can remove people from office, and you do not have to be contingent or relying upon a vote to do so. I got to be very honest. If I was a governor, I would want to move like DeSantis is moving. I would. And I I guess this is the reason why I got out of politics. Because I think that someone said to me, he said it on a couple of occasions, but he said you don't need to be into politics to be powerful. And at the time, because I was in politics, I didn't believe that. But now with being out of politics, I can see what you can maneuver a whole lot more when you are not an elected official representing a specific community, and you are a member of a specific demographic. Say that all together and say it real fast. No, don't say it fast. Say it slow, because this becomes the challenge. You're playing. Oh, wow! I have a suitor. I'm gonna talk to you later. Yeah, I'm gonna send me your email. I'm gonna connect with you after we get off. At any rate, um, it's hard to maneuver when you are an elected official. It's much easier. You can be seen with whoever. You can it's just like having a job. You if you don't have a job, you can you don't have to worry about who you can offend, who you are going to offend. You're going to speak your mind. You're going to live free. And as you know over here, baby, we're all about living free. Okay? Because again, not all currency is money. All right. Having somebody taking the time to do something so somebody else can be free doing their own thing is also very important and significant. And speaking of which, because we do have a job to finish in the AM, I think it's time that we bring this to a close because we still have our CEO meeting to do today.
Yes.
Yes, we're having a little CEO meeting, and I can follow up with this hot man that is looking for some more information on me. You must have seen me today in my jeans. I had on my hot girl jeans today that my daughter had hidden in her room. Can y'all imagine? Let me tell y'all how crazy this was, right? Last week I was looking for these jeans. I had to end up putting on jeans that I can no longer button in the front. So I had to make all types of adjustments around the waist as we were, going out and about on this particular day. This is before we got our washer. Can I tell y'all what a game changer that is? Total game changer. I be washing all night.
I still ain't got no clothes.
Yes, you do it on the
I
line.
got 3 shirts on that line.
No, I'm saying what came out of the thing. Yeah,
my
those
camouflage
shorts.
sweats too.
Yeah, stop it.
That's
Those are
it.
your favorite ones.
I got a laundry bag full of clothes.
Those are your favorite ones. But we still have more. Because remember, we got the kids out of the way first. So I don't even have a lot added to, I have a couple of
You found them jeans though.
and the sweaters. No, those jeans were from when you guys went to wash.
You
Yeah,
wash those?
yeah, you washed
I
those.
just pulled a pair of jeans out and washed them.
Those are the jeans that I can't button up.
Oh.
Yeah, the jeans that those jeans they were washed, and I remember I asked you about. I said, "Did you see that other pair of jeans?" And you were like, so they had been in Yanni's room, like they were washed. They were washed with the load. They came
She
from
don't
my
even wear
side.
jeans. Why she have them?
She does. She has some jeans. She does wear some jeans.
Yeah,
But-
to work.
but they
That's
were
it.
really-
And those is black.
She has a pair of the ripped up jeans. She wears those, and she has another pair of their boot cut. They're dark blue. She has those, but the other jeans, nah, she doesn't wear. And they were, and she even said that too. She said, "Yeah, I don't know why I had them in there. I don't even wear them." I know. And then you could have immediately thought about it because she had gotten a skirt, and I was like, "Well, let me try to wear your skirt." Couldn't fit it. And she could have, because when I'm
Yanni's
smaller,
this big.
no, when I'm smaller, I can wear some of her clothes. I've actually done very well with some of her clothes. Like there was this yellow and white outfit that was beautiful, and she didn't like it. And my plan at the beginning of COVID was to get down so I could wear that.
Even small, like maybe you wear a couple of shirts.
No, it was pants. I'll show you the outfit. I don't know, like you really don't realize how, because I know you haven't seen it, but we only been a short time. But babe, like I'm a very contortionist with this body, and it's a lot easier to do because I'm shorter. Yanni's longer, so it's easier to
That's
do.
what I'm saying. She's like.
Yeah, but I'll show you the
thin.
outfit. She's not real thin. Keon's smaller, and when I'm smaller, I can actually wear some of Keon's stuff too. But Yanni, you're not gonna put your bed together?
No mattress on it. Mattress ain't coming.
You said the mattress is still coming. Yeah, I talked to him today. All right, but at any rate, she watched me struggle to get into the skirt, saw that I couldn't wear the skirt, and it still didn't dawn on her that boom, I have some jeans of hers. So I had the jeans on today, and it is jeans.
Who's this?
That's the bus driver.
For who?
Keon. So I am excited about now that I'm getting my workout clothes washed when I walk the kids to the bus. getting my little walk on,
So,
my little
so
workout on.
I have all my sweats.
You'll have all your sweats.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, I'm always missing sweats lately.
Babe, I
Then
only
turn
have
around
like
and you got
two.
them
I
on.
have 2 pairs of workout clothes. We're sharing here. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna have to go, y'all, because somebody don't understand. They already tripping. At any rate, y'all, look out for us. I think tomorrow's gonna be our last show of the week. Until next Saturday.
Last show of the month.
Yeah, that's right. The last show of the month. That's what I meant. Until Saturday, y'all, we will be back. We will be back. But find us on TikTok.
We should hope Trump don't go to jail. Trump doing his campaign. That's the only way we getting rid of Biden. So, all you Dems, better hope that man don't go to jail. You better hope he go to jail. If he don't, your boy is out of there.
I really don't know. I think it's hard. It's hard not to get a second term. But that's what they said about Trump too.
Bush ain't get a second term.
Who?
Daddy Bush. Daddy Bush had 1 term. Bill Clinton came there, cleaned his clock.
That is true.
But the son played the sax and cleaned his clock. Yeah, son had 2.
Son had 2.
But who did he put up that second term?
The second term against
Bush?
No. It was Edwardson and Kerry. I like John Kerry. I thought he had the looks.
No, it was Gore.
And Gore was the first.
Gore was the first one.
Mm-hmm. And then they stole that.
They ain't steal it.
They did.
Nah.
The fact that
Gore gave it up to win an Oscar.
Nah, the fact that Trump was brought in and talking about he was vote tampering and dang Jeb Bush was.
Oh wait, that's the hanging Chad election.
Yep.